Hey, it's Mariah.
And I'm Katie.
And we
woke up feral. On this podcast, we have our shit together.
Until we don't. So come get feral with us.
So let's tear into it. On this episode, we're going to talk about why we're doing the podcast and a little bit about who we are. So do you want to get started?
Sure. I'm Mariah. Some of you may know me as M2 on the hit Animal Planet show, �ィ𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈 𝒂𝒍. We no longer have the show, but I still very much work for Villalobos, which is our rescue, handling all of the day-to-day and all of the medical. I am married to Kanani, and we have 2 kids, and we work a lot between work and the kids' functions and just every day-to-day life, being a parent and a full-time worker. It's a lot.
It is.
So we're kind of we're like a pogo stick. We just don't stop. So it's a lot
going on.
Yes. It is. What about you?
Well, I'm Katie, and I also work at the rescue. I've been with the rescue for going on 4 years already.
No, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, it has.
Oh my God.
And I run the virtual adoption program and the sponsor program, and I'm also on Good Morning Villalobos.
Yes.
I am dating Perry, who is on the show 𝒂𝒂💏💈 and I am Salem's stepmom.
Yes, you
That's
are.
what she calls me, and so that's what I go by. And I also have another full-time job during the day.
That you do on the side.
Yeah, so that's actually my real job, my full-time job. At an engineering firm. So again,
we're
just
pretty busy.
Yeah, super busy. Yeah, and then it's like not only do we do all of that, but I have, the Dry Cauldron podcast and another podcast and I help with the thrift store. So it's a lot.
It is a lot.
Tia keeps us busy, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot.
But that's why I think it's important that we come together and we're doing this. So do we want to talk a little bit about?
Yeah, and I think all of our jobs, like you handle a lot of the social media for the rescue and you have your other job, whereas I do
so much of the hands-on.
Basically all the day-to-day, getting dogs adopted, transports, all the medical. Basically Tia's right hand when it comes to anything and handling employees and stuff. Everything's so serious and so fast and so hustle all the time, and it's very chaotic. It is. It is extremely life and death.
Emergencies.
So I think why I guess we wanted to do this was to slow down a little bit. We don't have a lot of friend time, a lot of connections with different people because we're always on the go. And for me, it was a struggle to see myself or who I am outside of just being a mother in general. I feel like my kids, which I wouldn't have it any other way, I love being a mom. Something that I didn't expect to enjoy and love so much.
Right.
But that can kind of consume your entire identity in life.
Yeah.
So to just separate from that a little bit and be a human being again and have discussions or laughter with a friend.
And that's all we've done all morning.
That's all we've done. Yeah, that's all we do when we're together. Yeah. So I think it's just the lighter side of, a lighter side of things.
Yeah, I feel that for sure. Like all the other projects that I'm doing in my jobs are serious, and coming into Salem's life when she was 4, and so like a newer mom into the mom thing. So I'm really hands-on. I'm super excited about it. So I'm like, what can we do? Let's do this. Let's do that. So we just stay super busy.
It's overwhelming at times.
It is overwhelming. And then I also moved away from my family, so I don't see my family that often as well. So it really is just like me and my little bubble and just staying busy and working. And it's like, as soon as we linked up, I was like, this is fun. I enjoy laughing.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that I needed that, and that I missed that so much.
Well, and it's nice to be surrounded by which everyone that has watched the show knows, this is a family of strong, independent women, but we always have to be so strong. And when you came in, you're just as strong. You fit right in with all of us. But do we always have to be
right?
Like, we make it seem like we have it all together and our lives are perfect. Like, that's really not the case.
No.
we're just
doing the
kind
best
of
we
feral.
can. Yeah.
We're just wild, and we fly by the seat of our pants, and we handle what we need to handle, and we've taught ourselves how to be strong. So I think, I don't know, just the strength of women and discussing that with other women.
Survival technique to just keep going.
We're in a constant fight or flight.
Yeah, because you don't have time.
No.
You really don't have time to just like fall apart or have a moment. And I feel like this is where we're going to be able to like, not necessarily fall apart, but have a moment.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, let's talk about what happened during the week. Let's talk about what's pissing us off. Let's talking about the news.
Yeah, what hurt us this week.
Yeah.
That was one thing, and I know Tia's mentioned this before too. My mother-in-law, we lose our like personal dogs, or we go through a tragedy in our lives. Like Kanani and mine, we'll talk later in another podcast, but we went through a freak accident where our house burned down. You don't have time in what we do, and even in normal life, you don't have time to slow down and go through that.
Right.
Like it's just keep going on to the next. You need to be strong. You need to get through it. We have stuff we need to do.
Yeah.
You know, you have all these lives that depend on you. So this will be like a nice way to connect, you know, hopefully each week and just decompress with each other.
You have to be mindful and actually create these moments, or life just continues on, and then you realize, like, I haven't actually processed any of that stuff, or you know what's going on, or those kind of things. So it's like to have this moment where it be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, where we just sit down and put it all out on the table. I think it's going to be helpful for
Which is hard when you become an adult. We just want to be able to connect and go through our days and share life experiences, and maybe give some knowledge into insight of what we're going through, or what we're doing. And maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. Or maybe you can just come and enjoy a cup of coffee with us and let it all out.
Yeah. I don't want it to be serious. I don't want it to be perfect. No. I don't want us to like edit it to death or anything like that.
No, it's going to be like, real, raw, and feral.
Yeah. So just come along for the ride.
Just remember, guys, stay feral,
not fragile.
See you next time.